what's good? I'm Prez, aka it's my fucking birthday tomorrow, Poppy. To my left is Pashi, and who we got?
Kid Flash.
Kid Flash. We let the guests introduce themselves. Oh, my fault.
You know the fuck what? Anyways, hi y'all. It's your girl Pashi, and of course we have Kid Flash in the building with us. Don't pay allegation clapping no mind.
It's my fucking birthday tomorrow.
No, he acting out because it's his birthday.
Get you a little painting or something.
Oh, that's lit.
Something nice.
Oh, that's dope. Like, we fuck with him. Like, he's giving niggas paintings and shit.
Yeah, because this is about you. But Mike, where the fuck my cookies at for the last time?
The last time, yeah. Hip hop Mike on here.
Playing around, man.
Yeah, hip hop Mike on here. He always cookies in Jerusalem. We didn't forget Jo Jerusalem. Like,
my tattoos.
My tattoos.
But,
yeah. So we got. What your covers went gold, platinum 8 times. So you got plaques on the wall.
I do. I'm one of the first cover artists to do it, actually.
So you put all right. So this was mind boggling to me. So like, if one of the songs you did a cover for went to Grammy, you get a Grammy.
I would have to talk to management or the label and stuff like that, but it could possibly happen.
Yeah, no. You should talk to.
That
looks good on the resume. Yeah,
it does, it sure does.
I went gold, platinum, and I have a Grammy.
Yeah, man, that's different. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever get a Grammy, I don't even know what to do with myself at that point.
That is different because I didn't even know that like cover artists actually, had a name in the industry. So it's interesting. Like,
I really don't, honestly. That's why I was trying to like really set the tone. Like, this is what my purpose is. I feel in this world of cover artists and stuff like that. I feel like it's my job and my duty to like really show that we matter, because a lot of people don't even know you can't release a song without even putting the cover art out.
What's crazy is that's the first thing we fucking see when we go to Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube is the cover art. Yep. So you're really, and you posted some shit on IG where you had like, I think like 4 or 5 songs in the top 20 on Apple. Yep. So that shit is essential. Like if the cover art looks shitty, I ain't listening to the song.
That's a fact, bro. And it's like we set the aesthetic, we set the tone for what the viewers and the listeners is about to hear. You know what I mean? Because you might have your favorite artist and it might be the littest person in the city, but that doesn't really carry over if the cover art doesn't, set that tone. So that's my job. That's what I do, and that's why we here.
So who have you worked with in the industry so far?
I work with Sheff G, free Sheff G, by the way, Sleepy Hollow, Eli Frost, Lil TJ, DJ Khaled, Flip De Niro.
What Khaled cover?
Yeah, what he need a cover off for?
Actually, I did do a cover for him because I also do animation as well. So we worked on a project for Flip De Niro's tape.
Nice.
And we came up with a nice little animated little promotion for it, and so he reached out, him and the team. Shout out Sav and everybody else as well.
He was getting bread during the pandemic. They could have do videos with animation, or he was getting that money.
I ain't knocking it. I will just say you are setting the tone though. I see many times like you always get those. Hit me up if you need cover art. It don't even be that now. They're so savage with it. They just come straight to your DM. I always get these. So-and-so wants to send you a message. It's like, yo, do you need 3D graphics? Do you need this? Do you need that? So how did you, were you one of those? Or
was you DMing niggas? Get your cover art done?
You know what's crazy? So my story is so wild. So basically, long story short, when I did my first ever cover art, it's for one of my mans who happened to be Davies DJ. And they had a song called Vacation. So I did that cover art for the first time, November 2017. And from there, it made Hypebeast Magazine. And then after that, it's just people started hitting me up, reaching out, yo, I seen what you did for X, Y, and Z. I'd love to cop a cover, you know what I mean? So from there, it just shot up. And I've been doing it for 4 years straight, still going.
Oh, wow.
What was you doing before cover art?
Nothing. Just drawing, going to school,
drawing.
Regular college kid, fresh out of high school. Drawing. I've been drawing since I was in the 5th grade, so I was 10 years old. And I just never put the pencil down, so that consistency really just, carried over through all my work.
Yeah, you're one of the, well, actually not one of the first. The second art guy we had here, so, art class paid off. I couldn't draw for shit. I used to want to fight my art teacher.
Really?
You need to perceive what you want to look. I said, I can't draw.
I actually like my art teacher. Her name was, hey, Miss Roman, if you still alive and kicking. She was one of those badass. Deadass. She was a badass white biker chick. She used to wear the biker boots.
You had the Undertaker as your art teacher?
No, she wasn't the Undertaker. She was a fly white girl. I'm going to give it to you for the goth looking shit. But
our teachers be dressing kind of
They do.
My art teacher looked like a Ninja Turtle and swore that he made the Ninja Turtles. Niggas actually snuffed my art teacher. Like he tried to break up a fight, and you know how like he's like in the middle, and like both of them just happened to swing at the same time, man. Yikes. Yeah.
Got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, niggas was yelling "moves on down."
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My art teachers, I ain't gonna lie. I had a couple that was good. Shout out Deb. That's the only one I really resonated with. But everybody else is kind of like hating on me.
Well, you was drawing better than the art teachers.
You was drawing better than the art teacher.
You know, I'm not want to gas myself. You feel me? But like,
because you know they take they shit serious.
You got plaques on the wall. You can gas yourself.
I ain't gonna lie, and it's crazy because I was in college when I had got my first 2 plaques, and they was definitely watching. And you know, people
you should teach the class.
Probably like that little fucking boy. Yeah. Did you ever get one of those like? Well, you went to college, so clearly you never had the whole like Biggie story where a teacher told you ain't gonna be shit and. Did you?
You went back to the school and you gave them niggas a check.
I just let them keep watching it.
I'm about to say
to this day, so I just give them a show because I'm humble with it. I don't have no reason to brag or boast about my accomplishments. My work speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna see it regardless.
No, but you know it's okay sometimes to just like
shit on niggas.
Yeah. For tap yourself on the shoulder and say, you know what?
Go back to your high school, give them a little check. Be like, this nigga was hating.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, because one of my teachers gave me like a D- on purpose. Like he was like, you totally didn't understand the group final project, everything like that. You were slacking basically slurring my whole name.
Wow.
Like, you dead ass, bro.
Damn, what was the project?
So basically, it was called deconstruction. So we had to take this book. We didn't even have to read it. You just take the pages of the book and make something out of it. And basically like paper mache almost.
Yeah.
So I ripped the pages of the book and I made a whole 3D house model, bro. Like,
wow.
A working door, everything out of
you gonna have to. Do you have pictures of that to this day?
I do, but it's all the way in my Google Drive. I had to.
This nigga
you gotta find that. You gotta send it to us.
He made a whole 3D house. I would have filled that. Like niggas would have got a paper ball. Like here.
So all you architects out there, he said it first because you know y'all motherfuckers like stealing people's shit and don't give credit, but y'all got it from Flvsh.
But like, yeah, bro, you know how hard it is to make a 3D house out of thin ass.
My head hurt just thinking about this shit.
I probably would have been like, yo, fuck this nigga. This nigga, like, because, you know, niggas took art and take that shit serious. Like, I just got it because it's on my schedule. Like, this nigga here making 3D houses. Yeah, man. And I'm in here with my paper basketball. Like, yo, this is the paper basketball here.
Lord.
Like, this shit was crazy, but it's all good. Like, I ended up speaking to the dean of my school, so we ended up getting it, fixed up and everything. So I got my grade up, but they definitely gave him a stern talk. I don't think they fired him because,
They should have, though, because, like, because you take art serious, and it's like, yo, that could have fucked it. Yeah, you going to college up. Like, yo, what's this D about? Like,
yeah, bro,
anybody knows. It doesn't matter if it's art, music, such as my guy over here getting the buzz, Ken Dog, and his filmography. Like, art is art. It doesn't matter. Music is art. What he does is art. You cannot, one thing I've learned, you cannot fuck with people's craft. Like, they're passionate about their shit. Like, so what actually inspired you to, like, want to say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
I would say my boy, Taysir Keys, he was my 5th grade best friend. Yeah, he's still my friend to this day. I actually just ran into him the other day. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, he used to bring a little sketchbook to school every day in the 5th grade and just show us everybody at the lunch table his drawings. You know, as a 5th grader, you like, oh, if my man's doing it, I want to do that, like some kid shit. So I just seen him drawing, and I kind of got my own sketchbook and started doing my own characters, like, and, just kept it going. Even though it was kind of ass at the point, you know what I'm saying, I first started, but everything starts off bad before it gets better.
It's a fact. Your first drawing to your latest drawing.
Exactly. It's like you could see the improvement crazy. So it's just like, if it wasn't for him, I promise you, I would not be drawing right now. I'd probably be doing something else. I don't even know what to tell you. But because of him, that set my pace. It really got me hooked. And then from there, I just kept it going. I never put the pencil down. It's always been a part of me.
Always been a part of you. So are you a struggling artist or are you I'm getting to it, getting it artist?
I'm going to get into it.
You just said he got plaques on the wall. He getting to the schmuck.
Okay, but people have over 1 million followers in the blue check verified on Instagram, and their bank account says $0. So
he not getting.
That don't mean anything.
I don't think he in the Summer Walker contract. 1 million streams, getting $600.
You gotta save that for the segment. You gotta say that for the money segment. Don't be giving shit up. But no, I had
know
to
you
ask
was doing
because
that
no,
for the-
people
yeah.
have. You would be surprised, like a large following, and you know, their bank account is on E, like my gas tank right now. But you know,
But
you know, like so that's why I had to ask that. So, wow, this is interesting because I've never like I'm really stunned by your shit because I've never heard of a cover art person or
yeah, we gave you B.O.B. of the
Yeah,
week,
like-
black owned business.
Yeah, I seen that. I appreciate that too. Appreciate it for real. Like, I don't really, you know what I mean? I was never one to really like be outside with my stuff. Like, my work precedes my physical being. You know what I mean? So like, my work is like A-list celebrity. I feel like I'm like D-list, C-list because I don't need to be outside for people to know of my craft and my work. So I never was one of those people. And plus, my pops, and I shout out my parents for real, because if it wasn't for them, all of this wouldn't even be possible. So big shout out to them. But yeah, they taught me a lot about money management, just saving my money and not spending it wild, putting it back into the business, and, just doing everything that was supposed to be proper as I build this brand. So I never really was one to like get a check and then flex it on the gram. Oh my God, look at all these bands. Like, that's not me. I was
That's
never
what's
that
up.
person.
I don't see a lot of like cover artists just wearing like gold. Like if you would have came here with a Kid Flash shame, like he different. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, Kid Flash shade on the way, you feel me? But we ain't even about to flex.
Wow.
No, you do jewelry too, right?
I do design jewelry. That's crazy. I
Get
can
out.
design my own chain. This is fire.
Really.
So we had an artist on here. I'm not sure if you familiar with him.
J.O. Jerusalem.
Not J.O. Jerusalem. I'm talking about rapper.
Oh.
Michi Bravo.
Oh,
Like,
That's
he's
my
into-
boy. Shout out
Oh,
Michi
word.
Bravo.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Small world.
Small
Michi
fucking
Bravo, my boy Supreme Call.
So did you
everybody.
customize that chain that he got?
I didn't.
Oh,
If
okay.
he came to me, I would have did it, but nah, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
This shit fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This shit fire.
That's why I just
Yeah, we want to see what the
he's
chain
into
look
stuff
like though.
that.
Like,
I got you. I'm going to have the exclusive drop. I'm gonna come right back here and show y'all the first look of the chain.
Kid Flash.
Yeah, I gotta
chain.
see
I gotta
that.
see that.
That's
So what
gotta
got you
see
into
that.
like jewelry design? Like,
Honestly, Sheff and Sleepy. Like, Sheff just called me one day. Like I said, free Sheff. He just called me one day on FaceTime. I'm like, yo, bro, I got this idea. I need a chain. Like, I'm about to get this crazy piece. I need something. So I was like, I never did that before. Why not? So I just drew it up, and then Sleepy hit me up after he seen what I did for Sheff. He was like, nah, I need some shit, bro. So I designed both of theirs like
That's
the same
dope.
way.
So do you ever get the whole like, okay, because I know I've done it to people. They give you a whole rundown of how they want something to look, and then once they see it, then they want to add this. No, take this out. Do you ever get those like
Oh my God, all the
confused people?
oh, that's the frustrating part of Kid Flash's life.
that is definitely one of the top pet peeves I have with this design stuff. Like, people are so like, what's the word? It's a specific word for it.
You can say finicky.
Finicky is one, but
Picky.
like indecisive.
Indecisive.
They're so indecisive. I swear to God. Like, they'd be like, yo, bro, you got creative control. Do your thing. And then when I send them what I make, they be like, actually, could you do this? Move that here. Inch this up. Like, they get a creative bone out of their body out of nowhere. Like, you would have thought this person was the Kid Flash. They're like, all right, well, you can come on then, since you know so damn much. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I have a lot of patience, so that's why I feel like it works hand in hand, because in this game you really got to be patient. So yeah, I just keep it quiet. I want to curse people out sometimes, but I just know you can't.
Never curse nobody out.
You never cursed at a client?
I can't do that. It's not professional. You gotta keep the professional look. Although I want to, I ain't gonna lie, behind my phone, I'm like, motherfucker,
The fuck you, nigga?
But yeah, like I can't really do that. It's not professional. You gotta keep the look. You know what I mean?
So
So
you want to ask it or I ask it?
I mean, it's up to you. It doesn't matter.
Has anyone tried to steal your art and cap like it's theirs?
All the time. Them same fake pages you be talking about that be DMing people, be on like, oh, do you need graphics? Them the same people that be posting my work. Yo, somebody actually DM me one time like, yo, are you the real Kid Flash? Because there's 3 people I went to that was jacking your name and your work.
Wow.
And I already spent like $400 amongst all 3 of these people. I'm like,
Damn.
Wow.
son. So I had to do it for the low.
So you did it for the low.
I did it for the free.
Oh,
I was
for
like,
free.
nah, I can't. I can't.
They
do
gotta
that.
they gotta get you verified, bro. Like,
Yeah,
trying,
you need a check at
Yeah,
this
the
point.
blue
And
check.
don't you people go trying to scam and say that
you tell them
somebody got you so you could get free cover art. Get out of here, because I know how some of y'all be doing.
Your page will get reported. You heard? Don't do that.
Yo, so what's going on with the cartoon?
All right, so I got 2 cartoons I'm working on right now. One is my personal one called The Flies, which my brother Corey St. Rose is in the cut right now. Is one of the voice actors. Shout out him. And there's another one called Bad Men Are High, which is starring my brother Radio Big Mac from Wildin' Out. So yeah, we got some crazy stuff.
That's dope. I do some voices, but I got a sister that's nasty with the voices. So if you ever need voiceovers,
yeah, she could sound like a whole nigga.
Bro, she sound like Alan from customer
service. She
service.
called her car, because she called her phone, and we were in the car. And she starts talking to me in like this nigga's voice.
I'm crying.
Like some nigga like Jamal, like some fat hood nigga that works.
Nah, for real.
Like,
she's good with the voices.
Yeah, she's crazy.
I need somebody who could like be multifaceted with their voice. You know what I mean? Like someone who could do the high pitch, the low pitch. You know, different kind of accents. All that is needed because I'm telling y'all,
I can do the accents, but if you need Alan or Joe, I can't.
Yeah,
I ain't too good with that. I'm not Tyler Perry.
And she did a female, like not a female's voice, but she did like a white chick's voice.
Oh, the white girl voice is just, oh my gosh. So if ever you need voiceovers, but where do you see yourself like in the next 10 years from now?
I just see my business going even further than it is right now. More plaques, more collaborations, more cartoons. I definitely want to see my stuff, whether it be on a streaming service like Netflix or one of those, or just on like Cartoon Network or Comedy Central or stuff like that. I feel like that's my real end goal. Or to even go, further is to have my own personal network where I put like my own cartoons out and stuff like and movies and things of that nature. I really want to expand.
Manifestation is real, so you tell yourself that every day.
Kid Flash Production. That's lit.
Yes, sir. And I got an LLC when I was 19 years old. It's called Flash Forward Productions LLC. So
that's dope. That's
so here we go.
Yep.
So you want to go?
Go.
All right. So since you're my bad. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. So since you're a cartoon guy, let me get your top 5 cartoons.
I like this question. It always switches up because I have so many favorite cartoons. But I say my top 5 is Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Danny Phantom, Codename Kids Next Door, and I always have trouble on the last one. I would have to say Fairly Odd Parents.
Why I just felt like he was about to say that.
I'm 23, yes.
Era. That was a nice.
But I like those cartoons.
That was a good era. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Codename Kids Next Door is my shit.
People was sleeping on that show too.
Ed, Edd n Eddy is a classic.
Hell yeah.
I just like Ed, and Eddy's animation. I just never understood like the concept of it all.
Basically about these 3 kids in a cul-de-sac that was just hustling. You know what I'm saying? They was doing anything for $1, a quarter.
One of them was hustling.
One of them was hustling.
You know what I'm saying? One was the real go-getter, one was the brains, and one was just the
there you go, because he just that's what it was. One of them was just like so doofy, like
my boy
just like bro,
gravy.
Oh, he was the Betty
anybody that needed to get bounced, for me that was Ed. Double D was the brain, so he came up with like all the technical stuff.
Yeah.
And then Ed, like the one with the yellow and blue, he was the money maker. He used to put the plays and plans.
He's a hustler, real go-getter.
He was getting to it. Like,
and Courage the Cowardly Dog, I think all of them just did drugs and acid.
I ain't gonna lie. That
just say, whatever comes up.
It was low-key a scary-ass show, like, for the times. Like,
for the times, yeah. It was like,
I don't know if y'all remember that Return to Slab. Like, remember that little greedy guy used to...
With the things coming out of his head and
shit. The bugs and shit. Nah, that shit was
I think they all did weed and edibles and acid. Just said, let's make a cartoon.
I don't know what the creators was drinking and smoking, but damn.
I think all cartoon creators get high. Like whoever made Rick and Morty, like they definitely smoke mad weed.
Hell yeah.
South Park, they smoke mad weed.
It's about to get controversial. So being that you're a cartoon dude, how do you feel about anime and not having enough African American, or shall I say brown people?
So anime, I feel like because of the culture,
anime.
Anime, like
anime,
Japanese
period,
anime?
yeah.
Okay, so anime, I feel like that culture doesn't really have a lot of brown and black people.
Well, Piccolo was black, so
His voice actor was black.
Yeah, he's black.
Like they choose like a diverse cast of voice actors. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the characters themselves aren't, shown that way because it's not really in the aesthetic. Like don't get me wrong, there are some black anime characters, like Killer Bee from Naruto, or like a few other ones, but like I feel like it's not heavy over there. So most of the time you're gonna see like the more Caucasian side because they're meant to mimic Japanese people.
Yeah,
so
of course.
That's why you're not really gonna see a lot. But I don't really feel like it's a big thing, only because that's how it's always been. Mm-hmm. Do I think they could include more? Yes. Or
okay, good.
Should there be more black animes? Of course, like Boondocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Boondocks is definitely a black anime.
What's that samurai one? Afro Samurai. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's a few more, but like, yeah, I just feel like there could be a lot more, and I'm actually in development of working on my own, all black anime.
Oh,
so,
you my guy right here.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I'm just looking for a little team of animators to help me, develop it and get it together. But it's in the works.
You want to have kids running the hallways like this?
Yeah, get the gear on.
No, you know why I asked that? Because I feel like we are, when it comes to anime, I've noticed we're like heavy consumers of it.
Of anime, like,
and even for my clothing line, like, don't nobody go stealing my idea. I actually wanted to do black anime characters, but I couldn't find nobody to draw the shit for me.
You look at that.
So now, you see, look at that. It's my guy right. Y'all don't go taking my shit, that ass. So that's why I asked that, because I really felt like, wow, there's not that many black anime characters. And I always wondered why, when is our age group, I'm 37, I'm not sure how old Ken Dog is.
Like 30.
He gonna reveal his
Ken,
shit.
you 30 yet?
But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So like, and even my son, he's 18, but he's like
obsessed with anime.
Obsessed with anime, and I see.
He got he got the button up with the dragons on it.
Who?
Your son?
No, my son just like. We ain't even gonna discuss what he's dressed like.
He's dressed like a street nigga.
Damn, why you always gotta blow people up? But he
shout out to Pashi's son.
He definitely do dress like a street nigga, but he's heavy on the anime. Yeah, but he's heavy on the anime. I always wonder, like,
that was kind of like the funny version of like when we was like in school, like all the anime niggas like was like judge. Now them niggas are street niggas.
It's street niggas. It's crazy.
And now they got like a civil war because all the anime niggas that got bullied is like, yo, y'all wasn't with us when we just
no, it's funny though you do say that, because I'm not gonna lie. In high school, I used to look at them like,
y'all niggas get no pussy.
In my high school, no, for real. And it's it's funny because in my high school,
they all got the same fucked up haircut.
How did the anime people in your school dress? Because I was like, it was funny seeing black goth kids, dead serious.
That shit was crazy. Like I mostly seen it in my college days, not so much my high school, but in college, I'm talking about, there was one guy when I used to go to Art Institute of Philadelphia. This man came to school every day in their Akatsuki coat. Like
wow.
Sasuke and Itachi and all them with the little clouds and shit. He had a whole trench coat. He would not
take it off.
Did he come in?
We had someone like that.
With a stick, I'm leaving.
James, I'm sorry. I don't mean to blow you up, but bro, that was the weirdest thing ever. Mm-hmm. You know Decatur Ave in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know Decatur Ave in the Bronx, and you know that was the weirdest thing. Seeing what you just described, every day we had this one kid, James. I ain't mean to put you on the spot, but I remember you. You gonna go down in history.
Name dropped the nigga.
Like, I had to. Like, he just all the time, and it would be summertime with the black fucking jacket. And I'm like, bro, you not hot.
You wildin'.
That's wild. And this nigga the long neck too. Like,
yes, like bro, niggas used to call him Matrix. Like, he didn't care. All types of shit. But it's so funny because niggas really got bullied for it.
Now them niggas is all tough. Like, them niggas be huddled up on the block discussing the last episode, but got guns on them.
Yo, like, it's crazy.
Times
have really changed though.
Like, you know how you leave a club, niggas might like shoot you because like, yo, LeBron, Kobe, Nas, Hove. Now it's like, yo, what's better, Dragon Ball or Naruto? And them niggas really might shoot you. It's just crazy out here.
So do you collect cards or?
Nah, I was never really one of those people. Like,
no.
I used to try and get into it, like with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards, and I was just like, yeah, this shit is.
It's for dweeb. Oh wow!
He actually got pussy. Like,
no offense offense to anybody that take Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know what I'm saying? Shout out y'all.
Nah, low key, I wish I kept my Pokemon cards. They were bread now. I see the nigga get like 60,000 for hologram Charizard. Like I had that.
That shit was tough.
My mom's still on them shits away.
Really?
Mom, fuck you, mom. Like
I was
you would have been rich now.
Mom dudes like.
I mean, he do got a point though, but because I'm just saying, them shits is worth bread. So.
I used to fuck around with the Beyblades though, like the little like
really
let it rip shits. Yeah,
wow.
I used to fuck with those. Crazy. Those is fire to me. But cards, not so much. They was cool though. Like no, not knocking nobody who do it, but it wasn't just me personally.
So what would be your message? Because I swear on Instagram, there's over 1 million freaking cover art and graphics designers.
Yeah. Like, I can check my DM request to see them. Like,
bruh.
Or they just start commenting, yo, you need cover art like your fam. Like,
but that be my thing. Like, if I really, no offense to y'all, because I know, listen, we in the dog eat dog world, and everybody's grinding and on the daily hustle or whatever, or hustling on the daily grind, however it go. But can y'all stop like flooding my damn inbox with the blank wants to message you, or if I post a picture commenting and yo, I do 3D design, like, cause me, if I need you, I'm just gonna hashtag shit and find you. But what would be your message to them? Like,
I would just say never be too persistent. You know what I'm saying? It is good to be, forward with your work. You want people to know that you do this stuff, but it's a certain point where you gotta be like, I feel like I'm DMing them too much or messaging them too much. So just, stay down, stay humble. I promise you, like, everything is going to come to you. What's meant for you is going to be for you. Like, don't force nobody's hand to work with you, because I've had times where I tried to reach out to an artist that I like, but they just, left me on scene or didn't even open a message, because these rappers and artists and stuff like that, they have so many people hitting them up on a daily. So it's just like you don't want to really go that route. But really and truly, all I would say is just like you would want to be creative. You know what I'm saying? Be original. You don't want to be out here doing the same Photoshop job everybody's doing. Come with something different. Do something that's meaningful to you, not only just for the song itself, but like more so just for you as a creative. You want to show that your artwork stands out. It means something. And it also builds the aesthetic for whatever you're working on, whatever project it is. So just do that. Be patient. Patience is the biggest thing I can stress right now. Like, people are so impatient, but if you got a real, like, humble mind and kind heart, people is going to understand that. People is going to wait to see, like, what you got to offer. So I just say that, and just, never stop. You love what you do what you love, and I promise you, people is going to circulate and gravitate once you start doing more of your own personal stuff, because I ain't going to lie, but a lot of people really didn't tap in with my artwork until they seen me post just regular art, because I drop art pieces every day. That has nothing to do with cover arts or music or anything. I just do regular art in general. So once people see your craft keep and being consistent, you know what I mean? People is going to be like, nah, this kid is going crazy. I love what he's doing. He's bringing new styles, new energy. I want to work with him. That's how you get it. Like, just be consistent, stay humble, stay working. And that's all I can say.
That's lit. Let's have a toast. Fuck it.
Toast that.
My birthday, more success.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
More success, and of course, more black wealth is in the room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's 2 P's in the pod. I'm Prez, a.k.a. it's my fucking birthday tomorrow. This is... Oh, she didn't want to say her name.
A stressed out mama named Pashi.
Stressed out mama named Pashi.
And the fastest cover artist in the game, Kid Flash, at your service.
And that's her fucking rap. Let's go.
Yeah.